Good morning, everybody, and happy Tuesday. What's up? If you're here with me in Discord or in the YouTube chat, go ahead and say what's up. Let's see who we got. We have Ever So Meticulous, Colby, Cash Jack, Gary, Alex, Vadim, Amateur Genius, Fat Guy Out West, Sixer, welcome, SW, Big Sexy, WD, Cyrus, Black Lung, Tiger Trader, good morning. Good morning, Darren, Shady Lady, Big Sexy, Kelvin. Luke, Frank, Julius, Arrow Squad, Druss. Good morning, Gabrielle. Rhino, Luke. Blush Brown. Mike, Big Kahuna, Trader Page, Gringo El Diablo, Ken Man. Good morning, Eric, Scott, Trent, Dan, DB, Tony, Alex P, Brody, John, Kale, SHK, The Real Homeboy 650, Yen, Jims S, Josh Skunk, Yolanda, McNasty, Neil, Use, Russell, David, Paul, ATG, DM, Astrid, Martin's PJ, Notorious, Daddy DJ, James, Elon's Musk. Good morning, Stefan, Brian, Luna, Chris, Ashton, Trinidad, Todd, Dr. VJ, Dips, Billy, Psycho, T-Lad, Orange Hosier. Good morning, everybody. Morning, Hindsight King, Fest, Doug, Monka. Monka. Good morning. You'll see that we have Ninja Trader up. Because I blew all my XFAs, obviously. No. We requested a payout last night from our top step XFAs. And so I'm not going to trade those until the balance gets removed, because that would be a disaster. Even if I took one trade that was slightly changing the balance, I think that they deny the payout. So just got to make sure that wait until that payout gets removed, which should happen today. Usually it's pretty quick. I requested it pretty late last night, but how are we all doing out there? Anybody have any trades on? Thank you, Doug. Hey, Lenny requested a payout too. Let's go. I actually had a couple people in my DMs that were messaging me saying that they requested a payout, which if you have, go ahead and shout me a DM. Shoot me a DM. Would love to shout out those who are getting payouts. It's makes you feel good. Makes you feel good to see that when people are trading and working hard and getting rewarded for those hard trading days. And I'll be real with you folks. It's been a tricky month. I know a lot of people out there that are not having the best October out there. So if you're not getting payouts this month, I mean, it's a tough month. It's not an easy month. A lot of people are running into, issues here and there. It's a tough month. October generally is pretty, it's here and there sometimes. It can be a little bit tricky. It can be a little bit difficult. I'm trying to think the last time we had a really easy October, maybe like 2021, 2022. And I never use the word easy, so that's me misspeaking here. But yeah, October is generally pretty tough. It starts to light up when we get into like November, December, January, February. Those are usually the golden months, at least in my trading when I look at my track record. Like November through March is usually like, let's get it, So we'll see. We'll have to see what happens. It's been a tough month. Hard to read the market. No moves can be trusted. Oh, yeah. About the moves that can't be trusted. You're telling me. I mean, look, let's just go over to the chart over here. But like something like this is like the stuff that jams me up in this type of price action, where it's like, you have a short on here. And then it's like you could have your stop like somewhere like right above that level that you're tracking right there. And they go right for it right there. So it's like you have a short on, you're probably putting on here, or like maybe here, and then they stop you out. It's like, dude, you missed this whole move. It just makes it a little bit hard. So if you're having a little bit of the struggle bus this month, you're not alone. It's a tough month. Don't let anybody tell you like this stuff is ever going to be easy. It's never going to get easy. You're going to get months where you read better than other months. This is why you should be journaling your data, tracking your data, but hang in there. It's tricky. These price movements are tricky. But then you're going to have other people out there that are saying, oh, this market's so easy. But that's their perception, right? Live in your own perception. Live in your own world. Don't compare your trades to anybody else. It's you versus you. It doesn't matter if like you're having a great month and the person next to you is having a bad month and you flip-flop the next month. It's all about how you're doing month over month, week over week, year over year, whatever you want to consider for your time frame that you're tracking. But keep track of your progress. Keep with it. Stick with it. Don't worry if you're getting buried. There's going to be weeks where you feel like you can't trade. Don't worry about it. Shake it off. Move on. Take a break if you need to. But yeah, I will say this market has not been the easiest market to trade in October. It's been a pretty difficult market. Been on my 50K XFA for 22 days. My balance is $900. Should I take a powder or just keep grinding with the micros? Would it be your very first payout? Because that's usually the first question I ask. Darren says, Rips, I requested mine on Friday, hit my bank today this morning. There you go. Yeah, that sounds about right. So I requested mine last night. I'll let you folks know when it actually hits the account. But we'll see. We'll see. I've never, ever, ever had any kind of payout issues. By the way, we were ripping, like we were going crazy here. What's happening? Oh my goodness, the freaking 8 a.m. algos are just going crazy here. Like, what in the world? This thing is squeezing. I feel like we're missing a little bit of a trade here. It's going buck knuckler. As trade's gone wild over here. It would be your first payout. So I'm going to say, you got to make it real. You got to make it real. And the chances are that you're not going to have much liquidity left in the account, but you're trading the micros, so you still have some room. You're going to have $450 worth of drawdown left over. Because remember, when you take a payout, it resets your maximum loss limit of the account at $0. Now, if you're trading in an XFA, let's just use whole numbers here. If you're trading in a 50K XFA, and we've talked about this, if you're trading in that 50K XFA and you get over $2,000 in your balance, that $0 is locked at $0. It doesn't go up any higher. So the maximum loss limit is the $2,000 you have in your account. Let's say that you keep trading on your 50K. There's somebody that I know who has a 50K right now. I think they've been trading it for 3 days. Their balance on that 50K account is like $15,000. So their maximum loss limit now in that account is $15,000, not $2,000. It's $15,000. So if they took a full payout, which would be $7,500, their maximum loss limit is now $7,500, the balance of the account. So there's an argument, of course, that you ought to try to build up your account before you take a payout. But that should be only after you've taken your very first payout. Because I've seen so many people that have never taken a payout. They get in the same situation where they're like, okay, this next one, I swear I'm going to take this payout. And then they get their account. They start doing really, really well on it. And the market has other plans for them. Let's say 3 days in, they're doing really well. They get like 6-7 days of profit. And they're sitting there with like an $800 balance. And they're like, I'm just going to go for it. And then the 800 goes to 700, goes to 400, goes to 300. And then all of a sudden they're sitting there like, dang it, I should have just taken the payout. Take that first payout. Just trust me on that one. You take that first payout, it makes it real. You get some money back. Maybe you actually are in the green based on whatever you spent for your combines and activation fees. But take that first payout. I think it's the best way to live. It's the best way to do it. You make it real. But you could pay out like 2K and leave the rest for cushion still without resetting to zero. So what happens again? So if in a 50K account, you start out the balance of $0. So if you go to negative 2,000, you do blow the account. The moment you get above $2,000 in profit, that maximum loss limit goes to zero. And then whatever's in your account is now your maximum loss limit. So, and it doesn't trail or go back up or go back down or anything. It's really easy to track. And this is one of the things I love about Top Step is that there's other companies where you get a different style of an account where your funded account has a balance of like $50,000 or $60,000 or whatever the case. And then you have to do the subtract, like what was my starting balance and all this. Top Step, you start with a $0 balance. So, which is great. Took a payout at 2K and only had a 1K loss limit and hit it, but I need the money so can't be mad. Now time to get more. Was going to try to get 5 in total anyway. Yeah, that's perfect. And just remember too, once you get that XFA, there's no rush in trading it at all. You can take as much time as you want because it's your account. You don't have a monthly fee to pay or anything like that. It's your account. You do whatever you want with it. As long as you interact with it once every 30 days, which should be very easy. 30 calendar days. It should be very, very easy to do. So we bumped into the previous week mid and we're kind of rejecting off of it right now. That was a huge rip to the upside here. We still haven't entertained the VWAP and the S&P, so I'm considering possibly putting on a little nugget here, but we'll see. So you TP $2 above, now you lose $5, you break the rules. Is that right? What? Huh? You lost me. It's pretty difficult to, I mean, there's not really any rules that you can break in the XFA as far as I know, unless you're like sending one XFA long, one XFA short. There's not, it's like, they make it pretty impossible for you to break any rules. They really do. Like there was like back in the day, a funding company where it's like, if you use too many contracts, you breach the account, and they would like allow you to open up that door. They'd like allow you to do that. So is TopStep moving to putting traders in live with no XFAs allowed? There's no confirmed news on that yet. There's just an open discussion going on. So whatever happens, happens. We'll roll with it. It's gonna be funny if there are any like rule changes with TopStep or anything like that in the future. I don't think there's going to be, but it's just gonna be funny to see the outcry of people who are like, oh dang, like what? Why didn't I focus on TopStep like back like a year ago? This is crazy how good it is. Yeah, hit it while it's good, right? Hit it while it's good. Focus on extracting as much money as possible. That was such a stupid rule. Yeah, I agree. It's crazy that there's funding companies that allow you to do that, where if you use too many contracts, it would like, oh, you broke a rule, sorry. And it's like, dude, I pressed the button too many times. What are you doing? Morning, Rip, tell me please about the TopStep payout process. Is it consistency of 5 trading days in the green, or can I have red days in the 5 trading days? It's any 5 trading days. They don't have to be consecutive. If you have 5 trading days over any course of period of time of $200 or more, you just have to have 5 days at any point in time where you've made $200 or more. That's it. So you can have one day where you make $600. Then you have 10 days where you lose $50 each day. Another 4 days, you make like $600 each day. Boom, payout, right? Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm talking about, Amari. It's crazy that there's funding companies out there. I do not understand people complaining TopStep is a company and whatever they do to protect their bottom line is their business. You don't like it, change to another firm. 100%, sure. Yeah, I agree with you. But yeah, we'll have to wait and see. Rules are not going to be enacted until they're enacted. So I'm ready to roll with the punches, whatever's going to happen. Ribs heard you moved up the leaderboard. Congrats. We'll see. I'm waiting for that TopStep TV email that usually goes out today. I mean, I don't know where it is. Usually it comes out. I'm going to be on TopStep TV today, but it used to come out on like Sunday evenings or Mondays, but we'll see. I'm curious what my rank is. Yesterday's stream, I was like, oh, I'd be stoked if I was in the top 1,000. Somebody sent me a clip and it's like, they're saying like I'm in the top 100 now. So we'll see. We'll see. I really hope they continue to let us copy 5 XFAs. That's the main reason to grow here, to build a large enough buffer before going live. Yeah, and I think that's fine. Yeah, I think that if you're not in live, you have to remember, a lot of people get really focused on live account. You have to get accepted into that program. It's not like if you trade on your XFAs for like 3 days, it's like, oh, now it's gone and you're in a live account. It's not like that. And even if it was, that'd be pretty cool. But the point is that there's a lot of people who are out there like complaining about, oh man, I don't want to go to a live or whatever. It's pretty likely like you don't have anything to worry about. Like, just don't worry about it. It's not a big deal. Josh says, I was in a prop like that, ran up 24K profits, accidentally put one too many on and took it off, instantly contacted support and basically was told you may or may not be paid out. That's crazy. That's insane. This is crazy. I can't imagine that CME is stepping in and why rules are changing. I noticed many traders going live yesterday with relatively low balances, which is new. Yeah, we'll see. In the words of Steve Winwood, roll with it, baby. Isn't that Steve Winwood? Or am I way off there? Roll with it, baby. Isn't that Steve Winwood? Pretty sure it is. Rips, I've taken some good payouts, but was very up and down. I finally listened to you and went with micros on my 50K accounts, and it's really flattened out my P&L with more consistent returns. That's awesome. Which instrument are you trading over there, JD? Some people transferring to live only had 2K buffer on charts last night. Very cool. That's awesome. What's the difference between XFA and live account? You can only have one live account. On XFAs, you can have up to 5 if you'd like. I would love to get to live. Yeah, it's great. I've got my live account. I love it. It's awesome. Hey, Rips, do you make more playing poker or trading each year? Is trading your full-time job? I've made way more in poker since I've moved to Vegas. I will say that. Like, tremendously more. Can we refuse the live account and continue in XFA? No, you cannot. Good morning, Rips. Is there a scalping rule? On Top Step, for example, do you have to hold the trade for 10 seconds or more? Sorry, new to trading, so many questions. No, just trade. Don't worry about it. Top Step is really chill. If you're doing something where it feels like you're taking advantage of the system, obviously reach out to support and confirm with them that you're not breaking any rules. But for the most part, just trade your trades and you'll be fine. That's it. Like, it's really just super easy. Just trade your trades. Don't worry about, there's no like, oh, I bet you didn't know about this rule. It's like, no, just trade your trades. It's the closest thing to trading your real money out there, in my opinion. This industry is growing fast. Of course, they're going to step in. I just hope their interference does not make trading more expensive somehow. I think we're all fine. I think there's a lot of people that are worrying a bit too much about this stuff where it's just not that big of a deal. I truly believe it's just not that big of a deal. What's the benefits of going live? Number one is that you get access to the risk management team, and they're kind of watching over your trades, making sure that everything is, going well. And it's having a personal risk manager. You can call them up anytime. You can adjust the amount of contracts you can take, what your daily loss limit is. There's a lot of different things that you can do that are just beneficial, and you're trading for real. Ribs, can you show your monitor setup at some point? I'll go ahead and post that picture I always post on Instagram. All right, I'm posting it right now. Let me find this here. I always forget where I keep it. It's like in one of my folders here on my phone. There it is. I think it's that one. Yep. All right, it's going to go on my Instagram story right now. There you go. And that was for you, NL. That's now on my Instagram story. There you go. Daily bias, tough to say. I mean, we're coming out of this gully here. I mean, it's just been so choppy. It's been really difficult to read this market. So I've been really limiting my exposure to the market in the sense of limiting when I'm putting on risk into the market, limiting my actual risk exposure to the market. So that's been helpful for me being able to nail these trades. Today at 8:30, which is in about 10 minutes, we do have the Philly Fed non-manufacturing activity. That's not going to be important. It really won't. It's not going to affect the tech sector. We have Redbook retail sales. We have Richmond Fed. Again, none of this is going to be important today. We do have Patrick Harker speaking at 10. Again, not important. He will be talking about fintech stuff, so there could be like a little bit of wind blowing in the direction of NQ and tech, but not important. I think tomorrow, also not that important. We do have a 20-year bond auction tomorrow, which can be kind of interesting. But for the most part, I think most traders are waiting for one day this week. It's going to be Thursday. That's going to be the PMI and jobless claims. So this week's pretty boring, in my opinion. Am I on the tables today? Depends. I already told the game runner I'm probably going to wait until Thursday. I don't like to do Top Step TV and then immediately go and do Bellagio. It's just, I think it's too close to one another. So I had my best session in a long time last Monday, not yesterday, but the Monday before was an incredible session. And I kind of want to let that thing kind of like simmer and bask. So we'll see. We shall see. Good morning, Rips. Great discussion as always. Thanks, Matt. Good morning, Rips. Can you trade XFAs while in a live? Of course. 100%. Just take a bad trade 1 to 2 times a week and it'll keep you out of live. Just trade your trades. Trade your trades. Wow, the website has the info. It's pretty clear. That's funny. Copying my funded accounts with my personal fills are nearly identical if you size correctly. Very cool. What happens if you blow a live account? Are you able to start more combines and eventually get back to live? Yes, 100%. Any tips for trying to explain to someone who assumes trading is gambling? Hard to explain on dates without dealing with skepticism. Sure. I mean, the easiest way is like every single thing in your life has probabilistic odds, right? There's probabilistic odds of you winning the lottery, of you getting struck by lightning, of you dying in a car accident, of you getting in a car accident. There's probabilistic odds of everything in life, right? And the same thing goes for trading. You put on a trade, there's probabilistic odds of whether or not you're going to profit in that trade. So if everything in life has probabilistic odds, you're just putting risk on something where you can be rewarded for putting on risk. And most things in life, if not all, that come with a decent reward require you to risk, because if they didn't, then everybody would be successful in life. The reason why there's only certain numbers of people that are successful in this world is two factors. Number one is based entirely around luck. And that is when probabilistic odds align in the favor of the person. And number two is those who take risks. There's people out there who live their life very risk averse. They do not take a lot of risks. And therefore, unless they have an ungodly amount of luck, they will never be highly rewarded. And these are usually the people who are on the sidelines who are saying, no, right? These are the people who usually just live a life of mediocrity. If you don't want to live a life of mediocrity, you have to take risks. That's the way that it works. Or you have to count on being incredibly, incredibly lucky. I think the best way to live life is somewhere in between those. Hoping that you get lucky, but also taking some risks that are calculated. There's going to be times when you calculate risks and you're wrong in your calculation. There's going to be times where you get lucky or get unlucky. But there's some little middle ground in there where you're taking risks that are comfortable with your risk profile in every aspect of life. And then maybe you get a little lucky. I think most successful people in this world wouldn't be anywhere without luck, but they also wouldn't be anywhere without taking those risks. And I think most of the successful people in this world are taking calculated risks on a daily basis. So there you go. Did you play with some pro big tournaments? I play cash, if we're talking about poker. Hi, Rips. Do you think they can put you in live with little money as 5K and risk to blow it? Shouldn't it be a minimum balance to have a good buffer? It's, again, I'm not the risk management team. If they see that you're a rock star trader and your balance is lower than $5,000, maybe they put you in. Simple as that. Mashup says, I took one payout on XFA and then lost it, but this time I'm trading my XFA more carefully and trying to get to 5K before I pay out, so I leave 2,500 to be safe. I love the plan. It's great. Can you hedge combines against each other? No. Anything like that, you're going to get banned. That's a common sense issue, right? But no, you can't do that. If you send one combine long, one combine short, it may work for like a couple weeks and then they find out and then you're banned for life and you can never use Top Step again. So don't do anything knuckleheaded like that. Yep, it's great. Talk to Brett at Top Step Risk all the time. Reduce my daily loss, limited contracts allowed. Yep, there you go. Maybe next year I will size down in October. There you go. Is that a pick in the new office? No. Although, I was trying to set up yesterday, there's a wireless way to have my phone used as another webcam for the output of the stream, but it didn't work. I'm going to try to continue to get that to work because then we can walk and chat around the whole house, which would be fantastic, right? Rips, what is the benefit between watching your daily live free and joining the Market Clubhouse Premium? Nothing. Do not pay me a dime. Here, ready? Do not pay me a dime. Only watch my free streams. Do not ever pay me money. Fair? Good. I think the CME stepping in is going to benefit the trader. Props moving forward, moving traders live sooner. I think so too. This 2-week range has been a wrecking ball for me, slowly building back. Yeah, it's crazy, right? This has been a very difficult market to trade. Let's see here. Rips, on day one on trading live, is there a max loss limit until I make green? Well, when you're live, it's your money, right? It's your account has a balance and it's real money. It's like the same thing if you wired 10 grand into a brokerage account. It's your money. It's real money. The risk management team should put a maximum loss limit in place. We saw what happened when they didn't. Somebody blew like 70 grand in a day, which is like mind blowing. But yeah, there should be a maximum loss limit in there. Samsung G9 monitor. Is this a G9? I don't think it is. Let me see. Samsung G9. Is that what it is? Oh yeah, that is. You're right. My bad. I thought it was called something else. I get a 57 inch at the bottom, 49 inch at the top, 34 inch on the side. There you go. I love TopStep, but I think a lot of people will leave TopStep for other companies they can copy trade accounts with. Copy trading on 5 accounts is a big incentive. Well, I don't think, I don't think it's going away. I think that if you copy trade on 5 accounts, you're successful, you make that money, get put into a live, you can still take payouts. It's all the same. So we'll see. Do you play other guys who live there or mostly visitor players? There's a core group of professional players, but we try to have people who are visiting because they're better for the game. Any thoughts on Matt Berkey? He's great. Love Matt. He's an awesome dude. Have nothing but good things to say about Berkey. Getting Bookmap Monday and doing your 7-day trial is still available. Cool. Happy to have you part of it. Ribs, I'm long from 3 MES from 58.67. Wanted to hold it up to VWAP around 58.80. Now it's consolidating. I feel a bit lost. I don't know if I should take it off or hold it. How would you manage it? Before you put on the trade, dictate where your stop loss is going to be. And then put on the trade and don't move it and let it work. Have your TP and your stop loss mapped out before you put on the trade. That way you're not thinking about anything once the trade is on. You're just letting it work. Trading desk is sick. Thanks. Rips, you married? I am. When are test results that were delayed to this week? Wednesday after the bell. Rips, any hope they would add the Dow to the tilt? Ooh. Maybe I can ask MP. I just don't think they have a decent enough volume of Dow traders. I think it'd be like you and Dolby and like 3 other people. It's too much information. Thank you, whom told me to stop trading yesterday because of my best day percentage. I locked them up yesterday and hit my 3K target trading some Asia in late London today. Thank you. Past 5 combines. Nice. That's awesome. Just show them your P&L. When they see the big red number, they know they'll have to pay for the day. That's funny. Rips, I like your setup. Thanks, Am. Appreciate you. Explain TopStep payout on 150K account. Is there a cap on biweekly withdrawals? It's any 5 trading days of $200 or more. They moved a dude to live with only 2,500 in the account. What was that about? I don't know. I didn't see it. Everything in life has odds. Knowledge and intelligence allows you to navigate those odds. Some more risk averse than others. Yep, there you go. Exactly right. It isn't a case of trading not been gambling. It's people's misconceptions about what gambling is by definition. Sure. A lot of people think poker is gambling. I think it's a game of skill. There's definitely probabilistic odds that are involved all the time in it. But think about it. You can have the absolute worst hand and your opponent can have you completely crushed. And if you understand their holding and you can convince them that your holding is better than theirs, you can get them to get out of that hand and you can win the money. So there's an aspect of poker which is heavily skill-based in my opinion, but there's always a healthy debate around that, of course. Is there a cheap short here? Well, there was. It went straight down, didn't it? Can you transfer the money you traded to live? When you get called up to live, they give you an option to take 50% of your balance into your bank account if you want it. So let's just say you get called up to a live. You have a 100K balance across your XFAs. You get called up to live. You can take a 50K payout when they transfer you to live. 50K to your bank account, 50K to your live account. Boom. One sets himself up for luck by taking favorable calculated risks over time. Exactly right, Mark. I wouldn't be anywhere without my wife. Took a risk, asked her out. Great reward. I love that. I'm still convinced that my wife is blind because I don't know what she sees. Be great if people just worried about trading well rather than gaming the system. That's my point is most of the time, like there's a lot of people out there that are so interested in all of these like Let me ask you this. Can I send one account long in ES and one account short in NQ? It's like, would you actually be doing that? I mean, I guess on a divergence day, but like, is that really your trading strategy? Ribs, yesterday on Top Step, MP said that new rules were coming, said that live traders weren't going to be able to trade XFAs, wants to focus on the live, then went and ran about account limits, reset limits, complained about copying. That's why all the comments today. But again, I'm going to wait until the actual rules are in place. I'm not going to sit here and speculate. I get it. I get that there's chatter about it, but I'm not going to sit here and speculate and lose my head over it, right? Who knows? He could come on today and say, yeah, you know, we're going to keep it the way it is for a while. Or he comes on and says, starting tomorrow, we're going to change it to this. I'm just going to wait until there's an actual rule change until I start worrying about it. I'm prepared either way. I'm confident in my trading abilities or lack thereof that, that I'll figure it out one way or another, right? Let's see here. Scrolling on up here. All right. Ribs, it seems that the common theme that most people say is it takes 2 to 3 years to be consistently profitable. Why do you think that is? Because it's very difficult. Trading is one of the hardest things that you could do. It took me 3 years to finally round the corner. And it's like, I thought every single day leading up to that, through exhaustion, through pain, through everything, that I was like, today is going to be the day. And it wasn't. Just takes a long time. There's a lot of stuff going on. Same thing with poker. Like poker takes a very long time to actually be good. You will think you're good for a very long time and you will realize you know nothing. Ribs, can I get my friend in Jamaica to take a short on Zoom that I take a long? Yes! You figured out the secret. You're going to make trillions of dollars. They're totally going to pay you out on that. Let's see. I notice when I'm seeing the markets well, I do good pushing it when already green on the day. Thoughts on that? Possibly lock up all but one XFA and push the last. There's a common theme in poker as well called playing your rush. It's similar to that. If you're reading the market well and you still have mental capital, there's no reason to pull yourself out of the market. Now, you can set a hard and fast rule that says, if I'm in the pocket, I'm going to stay in the pocket. I'm going to continue to trade. And then you say, well, if I have 2 consecutive losing trades, I lock up for the day. One of the things that you can run into is that people lack the self-control, that they lose that first trade. And then the second trade, they really get that bat up to deck and they swing for it. And it's like you could erase all of your profits on that very next trade. Ask me how I know this. So it's like you can do a lot of mental trickery. So if you don't have full self-mastery, you can run into that issue where it's like the easiest answer is to always just say, I'm going to lock up, right? Yesterday, I missed an extraordinary day in the market. I made $6,200 and I locked up, but I could have made way more. But I'm happy with it because I made my decision and I got to live with it. And that's one of the reasons I love Top Step X now is that lockout feature. But yeah, your mileage may vary. Give it a shot. Try it with one extra XFA. But you need to make sure that you have self-mastery. Because if you don't, you're going to run into a lot of issues where you're going to lie to yourself and say, okay, well, I have to lock myself out if I lose this next trade. Let's go for it. Right? Just saw your monitor set up. The story looks so dope. Thank you. Rips, I've been trading one strategy, only MNQ and NQ, and have not had a single red day since September 23rd. Took a payout last week and about to take another payout this week from Top Step. Thank you. Awesome. Let's go, MS. Alan says, Rips, I've started a new strategy in a combine. After 1 week, I've done well using 1 and 2 micros, halfway through a 50K combine. When do I really start trusting the strategy and sizing up? Give it like a full month of results. Give it a full month. I mean, that's awesome. You're doing really, really well. Stop trying to rush it. You're good. Dude, we really rejected it. The, what would we call that? Is that just PWM? Previous week mid? Is that what you call it? SW? You're the king of these acronyms. Rips, aren't you trading live in Market Clubhouse after the open? Yes, of course. PWEQ. Thank you. PWEC. I think investors are on edge with the pending election outcome. For sure. I agree. Good morning, all. And Rips, possible change that comes will require all live traders to pass Series 3. That is why all top traders are doing it now, not to rush. I don't think that's accurate at all. I think people don't understand the fact that all 5 XFAs get combined into one live account. They think it's just one. No, it's all of them. It's your whole balance across the board. Better for a game, you mean better for profit? I'm not sure what I was saying. Sorry. Good morning, Rips. Came a little today. Well, clean it up. Better for the game or easier to win against? It depends, right? Depends. If we go past 450, we might want to take out the daily. Stop it. Rivers, can you make some educational videos on the basics of futures trading? Most educators teach a strategy but never go over contract details, bid, offer, commodities, etc. Sure, I could do that. Rivers, you going to be on Top Step TV today? Yes, in about 45 minutes. NQ longs today, what do you think? I'm going to say it's not a good idea right now. And that was probably like before the dump started. I don't understand why people are getting so upset about the live rules. Just trading your live account like you would over 5 is the same exact same thing consolidated into one account and live. Yes, I know, right? Have you played Daniel Negreanu? I think a long time ago if I did, but I haven't recently, no. It would have to be like, dude, I'm like 15 years ago. Maybe I was at like a tournament table with him. I've never like sat down and been like, all right, yo, what's up, D-Negs? Like, let's do it again. No, not like that. He's more of a tournament player. I'm more of a cash player. So, do you think election day will be a good day to trade as there could be 1,000 point swings? I don't know about 1,000 points, but it could be very volatile. Volatility is key for success as a trader. What are your settings on Spaceman? Oh no, here we go again. More settings. Oh geez, there's a lot. I mean, I'm just kind of messing with it. I don't really know what the settings are. This thing is just coming down. That was a huge rejection underneath the VWAP there. I wonder if there is a trade for us to take. I don't know. I'm going to probably just lay off for now. No. Rips, there is Dow traders. Please tell this to our dear MP. You folks are funny. Boy, this thing just wrecked through that 403. It's coming down super hot. I guess I could try like a little scalpacito, right? I mean, how heavy do they want to sell this thing? Where are they actually going to bottom this thing out? I'll wait. I guess I'll wait. Let's see here. Thanks, I guess it's just being disciplined and not moving my stops or taking the trade off because of emotion. Yeah, that's the hardest part. If you can remove emotion from your trade, you can do that by setting out your TP and your stop loss. I'm a pretty dynamic trader, so with the experience that I've had, I don't really do that anymore. But yeah. Rips, have you ever bluffed Phil Ivey or Patrick Antonius? I haven't played with Antonius, and I think, again, same thing with Ivey. It must have been like, if I played with him, it was in a tournament. I haven't played with either of them recently, so no. Let's see here. Dang, I almost took that short. Yeah, I wasn't even eyeing it. That previous week mid was the nice trigger underneath VWAP, and the fact that we didn't even reach VWAP in the S&Ps. That would have been a sick trade. Question on the payout. If you have, let's say, 7 green days and you take a payout, at the time does the 5 days start over? Do you only need 3 more green days for a second payout? I'm pretty sure that it resets. You need 5 more days. I'm pretty sure. I would ask support about that, but the 30-day counter is continuous. So 30 green days you can take out. You can flush out the whole balance if you want. Ribs, I feel I'm more profitable just scalping a point here and there. It feels like when I leave it on for longer push, it goes to stop loss. Any thoughts? I do. ES. Stick to scalping. If you're profitable in a strategy that's working for you, you're eyeing the market for 1 or 2 points, stick with that. There's nothing wrong with that. Don't let anybody tell you otherwise. Did you teach Harvey Specter to play the man strategy? I definitely did not. Poker, blackjack, and baccarat, all skill-based. Yeah, dude. Yeah. Baccarat, big skill-based game. The louder you shout monkey, the more you win. Would you ever start vlogging? Maybe. We'll see. Oh my goodness, this thing's really coming down. If it breaks these lows, this is like my bread and butter setup. If it breaks these lows, I want to try to button on a trade here. Oh, this is like a huge potential crack down here. It's so likely that it's not going to go pre-market. But this is like the thunderous crack if it actually wants to go. These setups are so tempting for me. Do we go for the thunder? The big thunder down under? I mean, there's a player at 75 that's like trying to get filled there for a long time. If we can break that through, oh my goodness. Thing is, and we probably will stop at like 71 too if we hit that. 2,500 to live is all relative. He may only risk 300 per day. Account size doesn't mean much. Yeah, sure. Everything is some sort of gamble. Having a job is a gamble. Could go bust and not get paid. Silly question. Sure. Good golly, I want to take this trade so bad. These are the ones that always tempt me, where it's just like, dude, if we had the thunder down there, it'd be insane. I noticed some days say the NQ is up 100 points and the Dow is down 100. Is it okay to be long the NQ and short the Dow at the same time? Sure. If that's your trading strategy, 100%. Of course. Could you transfer a payout to a live account instead of an actual payout for accounts that aren't called to live? They have to call you up to live first. But once you get called up to live, you can transfer XFA balances into your live if it's okay with the risk manager. It's not like, you know, it's totally fine if they're on board with it. Ribs, what's your nuance about balance of finding technical edge and psychological edge? Thanks, brother. I'm one of those people who believes that psychology has a lot to do with trading. There's a lot of people who disagree with that, but I'm one of the people who thinks it's very important. Psychology has a lot to do with being proficient, I guess you could say, in trading. So, Mrs. Rips ever show up on your IG? Yes, she's been on there a couple times. Let's see here. Where is it? Gotta go all the way back up here. Boy, oh boy. There we go. All right. Did you teach trading to your wife? No, I used to talk to her all the time about it, and she was like, oh, that's nice. She pretended to care. I had told that story before. She pretended to care, but she was just being a sweetheart. Can we do a poll of people who actually have lots of live account questions? Just curious about how many we have in here. The problem is that people would probably live on the poll. All right, I'm going to take a short here because it's rejecting lower, and I think that we can break through 75. That was like kind of the reject I was looking for. So let's see if we can actually get this puppy dogger going. Let's see. I want to see this slamming through 75. That'd be super juicy. That'd be extra juicy if we can break through these 75s. We've got 175 contracts down there, and there are people that are like early front running it. So I want to see if we can do like a little slamosito down there. So we'll be watching for this. If we break through 75, this thing can run through 71, and like this area in the S&P that is like tempting to crack here. Whoo, doggy if it gets there. That'd be so freaking juicy. I might have to front run this a little bit though. Let's see. Just do it one time. I gotta. Oh yeah. Daddy likey. Ha yes. That was sick. All right, now we can move our stop. Somebody clip that reaction. That was the thunder down under below 75 I was looking for. That's hilarious, actually. I'm going to put my stop super close. Because if we don't go, we're not going to go. And I want to go. That was so juicy. Oh, do it. Just go. Just go, baby. Just roll with me. Roll with me like Steve Winwood. There we go. All right, so... that was fun. So that was in our Top Step Live Funded account. That was good. One little trade, make $1,100 before we go on Top Step TV. But he only trades combines. I know. Yeah, me too. Anyway, that was a sick one. That was a sick one through those 75s. That was super sick. Anybody else catch that trade out there? I know it was there and gone in a flash, but we were talking about it. I was like, yo, if we get that thunder down under below 75, that's like, whoo! It gets chunky down there. Anyway, all right. Back to the question time. Hold on. Let me go back up here. All right, here we go. 7 deuce on the button. Everyone folds to you. What you doing? If we're playing the 7 deuce game, I'm popping it up, baby. We play 7 deuce at Bobby's room. So if you win the hand with 7 deuce, everybody has to pay you $300 or $500 depending on what blinds we're playing. So it's good for like, it's a $4,000 proposition sometimes. Rips, what does it take longer to learn, trading or poker, where I earn more money? If you haven't played poker yet, I would not play poker now. It's a very difficult game. You should play for fun. One thing I wanted to know is how many individuals on Top Step are holding XFAs and how many are holding live accounts. I don't know. Maybe we can ask MP. It took me over 10 years. Not many people would keep coming back that long. Yeah, agreed, Dan. It's crazy. You got to have resilience. The rule change, honestly, isn't that significant. People are just greedy and undisciplined. I might agree with you there. Dang it. Rips hides his P&L. He hides his P&L. I'm sorry. Hold on. There we go. All right. I'm sorry. It's the Ninja Trader platform, but we're back on this again. He hides his P&L. Okay. Now we don't. There you go. Why when I click open new window for dual screen, it logs me out of the other Top Step X platform? I don't know. Not sure. Glad I abandoned my long windows in that range. Yeah, anybody who caught that short from previous week mid is doing cartwheels right now. That was good for like almost 100 points. That's crazy. Rips, I'm close to reach the 50K milestone. Can you suggest strategies to control nerves? Take a break. Take a break. Can you explain, please, what the heat map indicator thingy is on the left side does? I heard it's good for traders to use. It's a book map. Takes a while to learn. Some people do well with it. Some people do not. Moon or dust, yeah. The truth is the disposable income is not there anymore to keep these prop firms going much longer. Come on. Prop firms consistently need inflow of new money from traders to pay their elite traders like Rips. I mean, I don't know if there's anything going on in the prop space that is suggesting that at all. I feel like the biggest concern is not being able to spend enough time in your XFA. Just trade your trades. You're going to be fine. I promise. What do you mean how long you stay in your XFA? Yeah. What up, Rips? Most of people hate changes, but we have to keep in mind changes are part of life and part of becoming better. I believe in the changes the rules of Top Step are going to be convenient for everyone. I agree. Short from the top. Nice. Ranova. P MIDI. I like that. P MIDI. Oh, I'm going to use that one. P MIDI. That's good. I love it. P MIDI. This is why I was asking for Top Step X to have a trailing lockout feature, or at least be able to set a lockout at plus VE number. Wow, whoa, this thing is really going now. Woo! That is juicy. How do you not have a red day in 2 months? That does not make sense. I have had red days in the last 2 months. What are you talking about? Who's this SW you always refer to? It is a gentleman who is in Discord who usually trades the London session there. Rips, are you not on Top Step this morning? I am. Did they send out the email yet? Did they send that? Oh, no. Yeah. Where's the email? The weekly email that they usually give out, like where it's like, did I miss it or something? Did I miss the email? They didn't send it this week. That's kind of disappointing. Maybe by the time I get on air, they'll send it out. We'll see. Who knows? CME Education website has all the contract detail stuff. Great videos out there. There you go. Did we just get news on missiles in Israel? No, not that I'm seeing. FBI is investigating alleged leak of Israel war plan documents. I mean, that's just such a ridiculous headline right there. Let's see here. Most of the people upset over the new rules do not have a live account and never will. Maybe you're onto something. Biscuits. Agreed. Would it be possible to teach trading to a Tesla? Maybe. Irvs, I think your life is a lucky woman having used their hobby. Thanks, Andrew. That was nice of you to say. the live talk is getting annoying. Keep an XA for more than 5 days and then ask some questions. I love that, Rebesla. I love you. Thank you for saying that. What do you have your VWAP tied to? Right, the session HLC3. There you go. I wish Top Step would day F DAX. Oh, yeah, maybe they will in the future. Rips, who do you think is the best poker player? Roble. Yeah. If we're talking about cash players, Roble. I got to scroll up now. A lot of chat coming in here. I'm looking at the reversal, but it's a freight train. Yeah, I'm glad we caught a little slice of Cito of that. It was delicious. Answered that. Ribs, can you make some educational videos? Yep, definitely. We'll do that. Hey, Ribs, what is this trading view script you use for levels on your chart? This is Spaceman BTC. Spaceman BTC. But the rest of the levels, I drew them myself. Daily payouts after 30 days, correct? Yeah. Yes, that's correct. Like my live account, I can take a payout every single day if I wanted to, because I have well over 30 days of profit in there. I've had it since December of 2023. Woo! Almost a year now. Let's go. Ribs, can you give us an idea of how much cash you've pulled in from the tables this month? A lot. What's the point of me selling? If I say it, people aren't going to believe it. People are going to hate me for it. Just pick a number, and that's what I made. Ribs, can you wear a body camera for 48 hours and post? Yeah, dude. Have I met Mickey Mace? No, I don't have a high opinion of that person, unfortunately. I've never met them. I've never played with them, but from what I've heard through the grapevine, which is not really fair because I like to judge the person by meeting them first, but I've not heard that's the thing there. Anyway, so if I have $1,500 in my 50K XFA, can I still take a payout after having 5 green days? Of course. What do you mean? You're up $1,500. Why would you not be able to take a payout? Of course. You have $1,500 worth of profit in there. Remember, your balance starts at $0. Your balance starts at 0. Of how many winning days you had before your previous payout, a winning day is counted when your net P&L is 200 or more. These winning days don't need to be consecutive. Thank you for posting that. I'm afraid if I only trade one XFO well, I won't have a chance to make money from the other 4th. If they move me in live, they should allow all 5 to be moving before banning. They do. Is there really confusion around that? If you have 5 XFAs, all of them get transferred into one live account. By the way, we are drinking another Ghost today. I know. We're cheating on Celsius. Where's the thing? There we go. Cheating on Celsius today. But yeah, all of your XFA balances get moved to your live account. Not just like, oh, well, you got 10,000 on this one, 20,000 on this one, 18,000 on this one, and then this one has $800. We're going to close the rest of your XFAs. We're going to move that 800 to live. Like, that's not how it works, dude. They move all of your balances. Bruce, you think the 150K and 50K are the same after the maximum loss limit hits 0? I mean, they're just different in the amount of contracts you can trade. So on the 50K account, the most you can trade is 5. On the 150K account, you can trade 15. Minis, micros 150 and 50. Ribs, explain the difference between gambling and trading. There is none. It's all a gamble. It's for degenerates only. Won't be surprised if bulls come in right now. Well, we're waiting. Why are people complicating account types? Walk into a trading firm asking for a job, they make you take a test, then they give you a trial period, then you offer a real job. I like that way of looking at it there, Caleb. Ribs, what should I have? Which way should I drive to town today? How long is a piece of string? I need answers. Also, is it closer to New York or by train? I've been trying to figure that one out. How you manage your first live account? Did you bluing it or take it to the payout? I've had the same live account. I've only had one live account. I've had it since December of 2023. In a live account, you don't have the advantage of trading multiple accounts, right? It's essentially the same thing, though. If you're trading 5 XFAs and you want to trade 3 contracts in each, that's trading 15 contracts. Okay, trade 15 contracts in your live account. It's the same thing. Rips, objectively speaking, which one would you say is easier, poker or trading, and would a profitable trader have it smooth to learn poker and profit? I think that they are both extremely difficult things to be successful at, and I think that poker players will benefit from learning how to trade, and traders will benefit from learning how to play poker. They're very similar activities. I think they're both very mentally rewarding and exhausting at the same time. Great trade. Hey, yeah, there we go. Now we're all caught up here. Took that short from my phone. Nice. Yeah, my reaction on that was pretty funny. Like, oh, I just wanted to break. Come on, just break those 75. Blah! And then it went. I got to get a clip of that. That's too funny. Good times. All right, we got to scroll back up here. Oh, my goodness. So many messages. Oh, my goodness. Okay, here we go. I got that just before dump. Nice Maverick. There you go. Made 3K. Nice. Trader Rick. There we go. Caught it, but only 1 micro. Hey, it's better than not trading at all. It's better than having an analysis paralysis. You don't take the trade. 666. Rips, do you see any liquidity on the downside still? Not really anymore. They kind of swept it. It was that chunk at 66 that they kind of swept there. That was kind of the last little But if they don't get back above 95 here, I mean, we're kind of in a holding pattern, I think, until the open. We're probably going to chop around in the 20 to 30 point range here. Going to take trade of 8, got logged out. Ah, dang it. Were you looking at the dome to see liquidity for that rundown? Yeah, I was looking at that, and also the fact, like, it's the confluence of things, right? We're looking at, we have a big snapping level in the S&Ps. We're underneath the VWAP. We had a little bit of a bump up before that rejection. Like, you have to see, like, on Bookmap here, this was the little bump up before the rejection. Remember, I was like, I wanted to take the short. I was waiting for a rejection. We got kind of a little bit of rejection, and it came back down, and we got a little, and then brr. Those are all technical sounds, by the way. Recovered most of my red, trying along the drops. Nice, Andrew. Let's go. So in a live, no more 5 XFAs to 5 extra profit. Well, think about it. If you 5 extra profit to get your live, then you can have the same trade parameters in your live, right? It's the exact same thing. What's the opposite of a blow off top, blow out bottom? Also called the Chipotle lows. Since that player got filled, the bubble at that level is all red. What does that tell us? Still pretty new to Bookmap. It means that it was a large activity on the bid side. Red means bid side. Green means ask side. ¿Dónde está tu PNL? Ahora? Arriba. Let's see. Made 600, 800 yesterday, so I'm up 1,500 for the week. 2 days green. Let's go. Lock it up. Poker is more mentally exhausting than trading. Depends on who your opponents are. Sometimes it's fun because your opponents are just jackalopes and not so hard. Wow, look at that. Dude, this market is giving opportunities. We ran almost to 400 there. What did we tickle there? I guess almost 400. This market's giving opportunities here, both sides. These are funny comments. What was it about the 75 that identified the key level to you? The fact that we were still coming down. There's a lot of liquidity down there, and it's been parked for a while. Usually we're going to swipe at that, and I wanted that violent push through that, and we had the confluence of being at a breaking level of the S&Ps. Now, those are the trades that when they don't work out, I'll have hundreds of people clipping that and putting it on Twitter and being like, Rip shorted the bottom. He sucks. It's like, okay, well, where's the clip for that one? And often, like, I'm often wrong on a lot of these trades. Like, I don't care. Like, I have no shame in showing my losing trades, showing my losing days. I lose all the time. It's just part of trading. But yeah, it's like, it looks like you're shorting the bottom until it makes a new bottom, right? I love that setup. It's a beautiful setup. Does anyone know the indicators using for the open? It's Spaceman BTC. Spaceman BTC. Yo, so hey, we got a lot of people in here. Can we do some likes? Can we do that? Can we all press the like button? I'll do a giveaway if we get to 1,000 likes. Should be easy. I don't have a live, so the rule doesn't bother me, but I feel like they can modify the new rule to you. If you have X phase and a live, you can only trade the X phase after you lock them live for the day. Yeah. We'll see. I've been here for 1 year this month and have learned so much from you. Just want to say thank you. Thanks, Kirk. That's a nice thing to say. Willie says, appreciate you, Rips. Just request my first payout last night. Going to be sizing down until I build that cushion. Not just here for a good time. I want to be here for a long time. Love that. Don't worry about ish till it happens. There's no sense in playing the what if game. Just trade. Yes. Well said, Brian. If you agree, trade your live account. That's what we did. We did trade a live account. It's never good enough, huh? Ribs, how can I get the levels on your chart? Spaceman BTC. Or, I mean, these levels, I just draw them by hand. What rules are they changing? What's your P&L? I'm double checking it's there. Can you share the information of your hairstylist? No, it's my secret. Ah, goodness. Oh, gotcha, Richard, gotcha. Yeah, I have red days all the time, and I don't shy away from it. No, that's not going to affect us. It is 9 a.m., so we have some algos turning on right here. Hey, Ribs, can you show us how to use hotkeys at Top Step X? I will when I set them up. I promise I will. Why does he read the chat delayed? Because there's a lot of chat, and I'm trying to host a morning show. What would you like me to do, Leah? Come on. Jeez. Can't win with anybody. Never good enough. High reps, when you pass a 50K combine and decide to trade the XFA with a new combine, how do you deal with scaling? Would you trade the new combine separate and trade the XFA separate? Yes. Oh yeah. I would trade them separate unless you're like super locked in, then yeah, trade them both simultaneously. Oh, you're talking about another trader. Yeah, okay. Gotcha. Can you explain the difference between gambling and trading? Same question. What's up, Sarl? Good morning. 2650 on that drop. Thanks for the call and flush. Nice, Jeff. Let's go. Why are they called hole cards? Because they're in the hole. There's, it's a stud term, really. You have cards in the hole, cards that are face up. Hey, Rips, how did you know the 75 play was going to happen? That was like clockwork. Sometimes we get lucky. I mean, what can I say? Like, honestly, like sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't, but there was confluence and it gave me enough confluence to take that trade. That's it. I mean, I don't know that that's going to happen every time. That was a beautiful trade. It worked out. I'm stoked on it. Is it going to work like that every time? Of course not. Where was like our cover on that, by the way? Like our cover was like almost a low tick on that extension, right? Like we got in right there, got the brr and the right there. So is what it is, right? Back to the thing. There we go. How many years have you been in the markets in total? 10 years. 10 years. Rips, can you state what the new rules are? I don't know. I'll know when I know them. Rips, can you make some educational videos? Yes. It's all speculation. That is correct. What did you do before trading in poker? Building brands. I mean, I still do. Building brands and selling them. I had my live account from November 2023 to March 2024. Wish I knew about that daily payout. Yeah, I know. A lot of people don't even know about it. Once you get to 30 profitable days, you can take payouts every single day. Like, it's awesome. It's super sick. Do you pay taxes on your poker winnings? Yes, of course. Rips, can you send daily email with your poker trading P&L? Yeah, for sure. Do you have to download Spaceman? No, it's just in the indicators. It's not in Top Step X yet. How much do you play cash tables versus tournaments in poker? 99% cash, 1% tournaments. I don't have the patience for tournaments most of the time, unless it's like a big tournament. Let's see here. Rips, if you're always winning in poker, eventually will players avoid playing with you? I mean, game selection is a big part about poker. Right now, no issues, which is fantastic. I'm a good action player. I'm a loose aggressive player. I have controlled aggression. I'm good action for the game. There's a lot of like winning players that are super tight and nitty. Those players are usually not getting invites to tight private games. Like when I say tight private games, I'm talking like very hard to get into. Really appreciate watching you trade. While I'm not really a momentum trader, I've learned to see certain things in my own trading that have benefited my progress, especially being okay with small days. Love that. Love that. Mean no more copy trade in the future. Again, speculation. Rips, but if I only have one account, yeah, one account will go to live. Can I get a birthday shout out? Today's my day, Blue Funded, but I'm still going to enjoy my special day. Happy birthday to you, Arginus. Happy birthday. Hopefully your day only gets better from here. When did Rips becomes awesome customer support? It's every single day in the stream here, baby. I used to have a dream to become a streamer, but after seeing what you deal with, I'll pass. Yep. Oh, good times. Hold on, I gotta scroll back up. I'm trying to get through these as fast as I can. I go on Top Step here in 10 minutes, so let's try to get through these here. Oh my gosh, I'm so far behind. Okay, there we go. All right, I gotta go through these real quick. Degenerates only so sweet. Yep. Did you play the WSOP? I did. I didn't cash at all. I was close on one of the WSOP tournaments to cash, but no cashes. Gives me more confidence with trading, knowing I'm drinking the same. Nice, dude. Let's see. It's gonna take some highs now. Nope, not yet. Let's see. Can you move the book map back to the current price? It should be. There we go. Rips, ¿qué pasa, hermano? Háblame. Claro que sí. ¿Qué pasó? I've been squeezed too many times taking that special trade. Yeah, it happens. Sorry, but can you help me figure out set bracket orders on my new Top Step combine? If you're in Top Step X, it's in your settings under like profit brackets or something like that. No moves can be trusted. What are the new? Hey, Rips, did you know the 3 cows were playing poker while smoking weed? The stakes were high. That's good. That's really funny. That's so funny. Can you show us how to use Space Spam BTC? What are you looking for? Like that was a rejection from previous week mid. So we're kind of using that as confluence. Everything, we're just looking for confluence across the board. I know you showed this twice yesterday. Can you show your settings on your volume profile chart for a few seconds? Yeah, pause the video. Ready? Boop, boop. Pause the video. Should be good. Bullets pre-flop all in. Depends on like if you're not comfortable with losing your money, then you shouldn't be playing poker. But 100% of the time, yes, you get to get it in with the best hand. Like if you can't get it in with aces, like I know people that have folded aces pre-flop, but it's like, what are you playing for? Maybe if they're like playing a tournament and you're close to the bubble, maybe there's an argument, but yeah. And you're like short stack. But again, like I'd want that. Is Paceman BTC on TradingView? Yeah, TradingView only right now. Rips, I won your giveaway on Friday pre-market that won the VIP draft on Top Step TV later that day. Should have gone out and bought a lotto ticket. Nice work, dude. That's sick. Rips, how many pennies are in your pocket? 0. Could you give some tips to Coach Dakota on the care of his teeth? That's a weird thing to say. Why do you have so much hate in your heart? Why don't you be a nice person? Like, why? Like, wake up and express gratitude. Thank you, Lord, for letting me be alive. Thank you, God, that I have the opportunity to go and troll people on some YouTube stream. Thank you, Lord, for the opportunity. How about that? Live your life like that. What do you have programmed on your stream deck? I mean, I have my Ninja Trader hotkeys. Gotta go see you on Top Step TV play. Have a good day, everyone. Thanks, Josh. See you there. Rips, can you make some? Yep, we've answered that already. Oh, nice. July peppers. You're a goat. Thank you. 10 bones. Thank you, sir. Appreciate you. You're sick. Really, really appreciate it. Rips, you're in a spaceship. I am. Arginus, happy birthday again. If I take payouts within the 30 days of 200, does that still count as 30 days? Yeah, no. It all stacks. The 30 days all stack. Yes. All right, we're almost caught up here. Almost caught up. What's the best hotel to stay at in Vegas? Planning a boys trip from Ireland. Oh, nice, Dickie. Wynn, Encore, Fontainebleau, or Aria. That's what I'd say. Jeff, that's a good one. You're on fire this morning. Got the email about Mick from moving to a live account. Is the second time it seems like I start stressing out any the trades, any advice. You could block the email. I mean, and I'm not even trolling, but like that's one of the things. I get it though. Take a break after you get the email because you'll be thinking about it. Ribs, I appreciate everything that you do for us in the morning. Keep us entertained because I know damn well it's got to be hard getting up super early every morning. I enjoy it. I really do. Honestly, it's not a big deal. I really do enjoy it. How many years have you been in the markets in total? 10 years. When are you playing Hold'em again today? 25 DD stacks, 250 DD stacks. I don't know what 250 DD. Probably BB, big blind. I'm probably going to play on Thursday, Friday, or Saturday, or all three. Do I speak Italian? No. Buongiorno. Oh, is that Michelle? Buongiorno, principessa. It is a risk. Hold on. The risk setting, Feliz Navidad. Yeah, for sure. I know you may not see this, but I would really like to learn from you and come on Top Step Live. Email Top Step TV if you want to do that. Rips talking Spanish sound like Jack Black, Nacho Libre. It's funny. One more. Why do futures traders love playing poker? Because they're used to folding under pressure. Is Rip's wife Spanish? No, she is not. It was a good guess, though. Rips is also the most transparent. I know every live trader that exists. Dakota's very transparent. I think Dakota's very, very transparent. Rips, I'm 58, and when I grow up, I'll be like you. Stop. That's funny. All right. I swear I'm almost caught up here. Hold on. Rips, I don't play poker because there's a chance of losing. That's why I trade the MQ now. Well, I got some news for you, buddy. What times do the algos turn on? There's very specific times during the day. We're going to have some turning on in 4 minutes here. Rips, do you have to use a wheelbarrow to carry? Stop it. Dude, thank you, Holy Earth. You're so nice. That's sick. Really, really nice. €5. Thank you, sir. Rips, hope you have an awesome day. Thank you there, Mr. Algo. Appreciate you. Make sure you boys visit the chicken ranch. Stop. Is that what it's called? I thought it was the Bunny Ranch. Or maybe that was like the old school name of it. It's called Chicken Ranch now. Does the scaling only count on one account? What if you pass several accounts at different times so they all have their own scaling plans? When you're in an XFA, it's based on each account's balance. That's all it is. And it's end of day balance. Rips, thank you for your live stream. My whole family's so happy when listening to your nice voice. Thank you, Arrows. Appreciate you. What's up, Arrows family? Been a while since I've been to Vegas, but I personally like Bellagio. Yeah, I love Bellagio. Yeah, Bellagio is beautiful. Totally beautiful. But I've heard, I haven't been there in the rooms yet, but I've heard that the Fontainebleau rooms are incredible and the spa at Fontainebleau is supposed to be incredible. That's what I've heard. And these are from, I would trust their review on things. So, yeah. My son is studying in Italy this semester. Can't imagine what they think of good old country. Italy, yeah. What would you say are your top confluences? Mag 7, S&P, and then lines that I'm drawing on the chart, and then order flow. I mean, there's a lot. Like the more that line up, the more confident I am in taking a trade. Ribs, Poppy, see you on Tops of TV. Blessings, broda. All right, Tomas, we'll see you there. Thank you, Chris. Figure out how to create an order with limited trailing stop on new combine. There's a button that says that's your order type. Change your order type. When going live with Tops Up, how are the fees covered? You pay like $120 a month or something like that. It's nominal. Used to be the Bunny Ranch, but they changed it to the Chicken Bacon Ranch. Are you trolling? Is that for real? Is it really? Is it really that they changed the name? Everyone is happy listening to Rips except my baby. She's got PTSD from Tell her I'm sorry. That's funny. I had a private pool room at the Bellagio. I didn't even know they had that. That's crazy. I didn't even know they had a private pool room. I know they had that at the Palms, but I didn't know they did that at the Bellagio. That's sick. I've had the villa at the Wynn where they have your own private pool. I'm sure it's probably similar to that since it's the same designer, right? All right, cool. Wait, email just came out. Oh, snap. What are we at? Oh, here we go. Wait, no, it didn't. You liar. Wait, hold on. Wait, what are we at? We are at 66. Yeah, let's go. Hey, top 100. I'm happy about that. 66 is dope. I'm happy about that. Alrighty, folks. I'm going to get over to Top Step TV. What do we get for likes? If we got 1,000, I'm going to do a quick giveaway. We got to 697. It was fun, though. Woo! All right, well. Rips, it's my daughter's 11th birthday today. Shout out to Ezaria. Happy birthday, Ezaria. Your papa is amazing. Happy birthday. I just want to say I appreciate you, Rips, from the bottom of my heart to go. Thanks, Session Flow. Appreciate you, too. House count needs your help. We'll see what we can do. All right, folks. I'm locking up here in my Top Step live funded account, up $1,153.20. Hope you all have a wonderful day. Follow me over to Top Step TV. I'll drop the link right here. See if we can continue to trade our besteses and do well here. We're going to be trying our best. That's all we can do, right? All we can do is try our best, everybody. So let's try to do it again. All right, everybody. Take care. See you bright and early tomorrow. If I don't catch you on Top Step TV, be good. Trade safe.